Let's take a look at subtracting mixed numbers. So here we have an example with 6 1/4 minus 4 3/4. Now you might already notice our normal thing is to start by subtracting the fraction before subtracting the whole number part. And well, I cannot subtract 3/4 from 1/4, so we're going to need to regroup here. So just like in our normal subtraction, where for example if we had 27 minus 19, we would borrow, right, from this 2 here, make it a 1, and turn 7 into 17. So we can do 17 minus 9 is 8, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Just like that, we are going to borrow from our 6 here. So we're going to regroup by taking the 6, turning it into a 5, and then notice our denominator here is 4. So we're going to stick with that. So that would be 5 4/4. So if you notice, this is still equivalent to 6, but it allows us to have more fourths for our subtraction. So we've got 5 4/4 plus that 1/4, which makes for a total of 5 5/4 instead of 6 1/4. Same number though. Okay, and now we're going to subtract 4 3/4. So now you can see we can do 5/4 minus 3/4, which is 2/4, simplifies down to 1/2. And 5 minus 4, which is 1. So 6 1/4 minus 4 3/4 equals 1 1/2. Let's go ahead and do one more example with that. So for this one, let's actually subtract from a whole number. So let's do 9 minus 3 3/5. So same thing here. We can't just subtract 3/5 from nothing there, so it's a lot easier for us if we go ahead and rename this 9 as 8. And since our denominator here is 5, we're going to use that denominator to make our lives nice and easy. So instead of 9, we will do 8 5/5 minus 3 3/5. So now we can do 5/5 minus 3/5, which is 2/5, and 8 minus 3, which is 5. So our answer to that one would be 5 2/5. And that is how you subtract mixed numbers.